Greetings from Huntington, Indiana. This is Greg Hutchins, and today for assignment number 2, we are going to talk about recording a couple of instrument channels and tracks in Pro Tools 11 and quantizing them a bit. In Pro Tools, if we hit Shift-Command-N, it opens up our dialog box for new tracks. I'm going to create 3 stereo instrument tracks as well as 1 stereo master track. As you see these open up, you will see some information already stored there, and that's because I have done some pre-production to save time. So under the track information, we also want to create the track drop down. We want to create a click track. So we create our click track there. Our click track controls are found in our MIDI controls for our main menu bar. And they show the metronome and the count off. So we want to use both of those. I've set the count off for 1 bar, and then our metronome needs to be highlighted. We can use numeric number 7 to toggle that on and off. We also, to turn it off, we can also mute it. So you do have a couple of things there. So if you're not getting the sound, you may need to check one or the other of the mute or the switch to make sure it's turned on. In our mixer window is where I like to select my instruments for the track, and in the insert we just click on that. You will see already I have Vacuum Pro plugged in, but I can show you what the menu looks like when you normally click on that and it's empty. And we can just come down to instrument and then select our instrument, and Vacuum Pro is what I have for this channel. And then I have Loom and Element set as well. So then after that, I would record enable the track. I would have 1 bar of lead in, and then 1 bar. I like to have 1 bar pre-roll and then 1 bar after things are recording, and then I record on bar 2, and that saves me from losing anything that might have hit before beat 1. So I recorded a bass part here. And then I did the same thing, and along with that I recorded some chords. And yes, we're pulling out a little Michael Jackson in celebration of one of my students that's working on that song. So so from there, we want to be able to quantize that. If we double click, we open that wonderful piano scroll window. And if I click outside, we can see that all the bass notes are blue. I know that I'm going to quantize both parts, so I'm going to show both parts, and I can do that by clicking on this wonderful little bubble next to Synth 1. And if I highlight all of that, come up under Event Operations, and Quantize, I can choose to quantize an 8th note, which is exactly what I want. Apply, and as you just saw, everything aligned over. And now if we listen, everything is wonderfully tight. One other quick little step before we go, that I really enjoy layering things, and I would automatically layer probably both these things, but for time's sake we're just going to layer the synth. Well, using that wonderful Option command, click, drag, I can drag that down, and now I have a duplicate of that synth part already quantized, ready to go. And there you have it. Hope you guys have a great day, and look forward to next time.